Hi everyone, out on the very last report on the Gtech Air Ram vacuum. Okay, I've got it showing you here in the background, and this very last report, I know it's the third one I've done on this, it's very important because I have to tell you that 2 days before the guarantee run out, it broke. There was nothing. I charged the battery, it wouldn't do anything. I charged it for 24 hours, it wouldn't work. I tested the battery charger, was giving a current, and it was, so I knew it was charging the battery, and I had 2 days left on the guarantee. So needless to say, I rang up the company on the quick, and they said no worries because you've got 5 years on that. I said that's okay, but what about the battery? Because I realised that's a disposable type item that's not covered. Anyway, they said do not worry, and they said when would you like a courier to call? So I said how about as soon as possible, and they sent a courier. This was on the Thursday, and they sent a courier on the Friday morning. Now this is really unprecedented in my opinion. They sent a courier, he picked it up. I didn't have to put an address on or anything, but this is one very important thing that you should remember now. Keep your box. If you bought one of these Air Rams, make sure you've kept the box, because it's very important, because I had to send it away. That's the only thing they say, if you can keep the packaging, to send it back. Now the only thing I did, I was okay. I had the packaging in the loft, so I brought the original box down, packaged it back in, and sure enough a guy turned up 10 o'clock the following morning to pick it up. I didn't have to put an address on it or anything. He had it already there. He said not to put nothing on there because I didn't know where it was going. Although I did find out the address, it turned out to be the wrong one, and the guy tore the label off and said no, that's the wrong one, I've got the label here, and took it away. Anyway, I thought that was going to be it for a while. I was borrowing a hoover over the weekend, but Monday afternoon a courier arrived with this hoover, and I can't quite believe it, how it could just be so quick. But it took me a minute to realise when the guy had gone that in actual fact they'd sent me a brand new hoover. It wasn't until I looked and I realised that all my little scuff marks where I'd bashed it over the year of use, here, there's a little mark there, but that's what I've just done recently. That was me. But all the little marks that I did have on it, on there and on the wheels here, were gone. And that made me realise, obviously, that they'd sent me a brand new hoover. I can't complain at that, obviously a brand new battery to boot, the whole thing. I've got a tick sheet that came with it, everything was ticked off as being done, but in actual fact I could see that the handle and everything, I had a few little marks on my handle, but the whole thing was new. It was a brand new hoover. So there you are, people. If you are contemplating buying this and it does break down, I can only tell you that the service you will get is the best I have ever encountered. And my hoover was back here, a brand new one, on the Monday, and obviously working lovely, even better than before. It's a bit quieter now. I find this model is quieter than my older one, so I know it's a different one. I know it's a new hoover, so it's actually a little bit quiet than the original video that you hear. This one is a little bit quieter. So there we are. Great service. And a really brilliant hoover, well worth the money, believe me. For service like that, it's worth it. So this is the last in my Air Ram Gtech hoover videos. It's the third one, but I think a very, very important one for you to know, because obviously it did go wrong just before the year was up. I've been meaning to get this video up to you for a couple of weeks, but it's one of those, I've been on holiday so I couldn't do it. But anyway, it's going up to you now, so there we are. Thanks very much for watching all my videos, Derek and 33. Thanks for watching, everybody.